Hey, and welcome. For those of you that don't know, I'm Raine with Raine's Realm, and I help people manifest success through spiritual supplies and education. And today I want to talk a little bit about ancestor money. There seems to be a lot of misconceptions around what it is, what it's used for, and why it is printed the way that it is. So I want to clarify some things with you guys. First off, ancestor money can be used in several different ways. Some of the ways that it can be used is as an offering to your ancestors. Some people also believe that there is a spiritual debt that their ancestors may have, and this is a way to rectify that. Some people believe that any debt that their ancestors died with in the physical realm kind of gets passed down from generation to generation in the same way that generational trauma happens. So sometimes ancestor money can be used to heal those situations and symbolically pay those physical debts so that they are gone, so that they don't get passed down generation to generation with poverty mindsets, business hardship, things like that. And then, like I said, offerings as well. So some people truly just want to give offerings, gratitude for those that came before them. They want to show appreciation for the things that those that paved the way did for them. So they use ancestor money that way. Now, the last way that I want to discuss in this video is some people use ancestor money to help work with their ancestors to manifest things. So that is the most common realm of different reasons why people use ancestor money. Not that there can't be other reasons as well, but these are going to be the most common. So, ancestor money generally comes in a pack like this. I will put the link below for this ancestor money. I prefer working with this one, and it's an excellent price on Amazon as well. So I'll put the link below. But it comes in a bunch of different denominations, different sizes. Some of them are huge, and they're like $1 trillion denominations and things like that. This is 10,000. I really like the way that it looks. So this is what a bill of this type of ancestor money looks like. And one of the big things that normally throws people off with ancestor money is the fact that it says hell note on it, hell bank note on it. And so people are immediately like, oh, this is evil, I can't use this, stuff like that. From all of the research that I've done, it does seem that it's a mistranslation. You had missionaries and things like that came over. They were talking about hell. Hell kind of got mistaken for the afterlife in general. Things like that. So next thing you know, instead of, like afterlife money, which it is called sometimes, it became, hell notes, hell bank notes. So not evil, mistranslation. The history behind this and the tradition behind this still outweighs any negativity with any sort of mistranslation or anything like that. So do not let that be your main focal point, because it shouldn't be, right? These little tiny details with certain things shouldn't be the main focal point anyway. We know why, in our personal reasons, why we're doing the ancestor money. So we, if you're looking for a reason not to do something, you will always find it. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is the image. Now, a lot of people do get hung up on the image. A lot of people say you should wear an ancestor money that looks like you or looks like your ancestors, things like that. And while I feel like everybody does have to do whatever is best for them personally, there's a reason why this image is on pretty much all ancestor money. This is the Jade Emperor. So, and he's pretty much on the majority of ancestor money in some form or another. And the reason is because he's looked at as a guardian of the afterlife, and he is who is associated with all money in every form, both spiritual and physical. So he's on there for a real reason, and it has nothing to do with using money that doesn't look like your ancestors or anything like that. Look, every civilization at some point or another has used ancestor money in the past and never stopped. So this is a worldwide thing. It makes sense no matter what your background is or who your ancestors are, to have to honor the Jade Emperor on your ancestor money, for the fact that that's the most efficient way to honor your ancestors in general with this money. So we've talked about why we use it. We've talked about some of the things with the design. And now I want to talk a little bit, just for a minute, on how to use it. So I'm going to give you guys a really easy way. You're going to take a pen and you're going to write on the back of it. So we'll say for this particular example, we'll say you're going to use it to manifest some sort of abundance in your life, specifically. So you're going to write something on the back of it, something along the lines of all of my ancestors' debts, both spiritual and physical, are paid in full. I attract, and whatever the specific thing is, into my life. So you're going to do that, and then after you write a phrase, make it your own, but something along those lines. After you write it on the back, then you're going to take some attraction oil, because we're attracting something to us, and you're going to put it on the four corners. So, and it doesn't take much. So we're going to put it on the four corners. And then after you do that, you're going to notice that the image is facing one way. And since we're attracting something to us, we're going to have him facing us when we fold this. And you're just going to fold it like this. And so it's nice and folded. And now you do not have to write on and oil each bill, but you should do it with the first one each time. And then you burn that one, and then you can add more to the flame while you're doing it that day. If you have never used ancestor money before, I suggest that you do it for 7 days straight the first time. So you're going to want to write on and oil the first bill, burn it, fold the other bills the same way, burn them, and then repeat that process for 7 days. And then after that, it's up to you. You want to do it weekly, you want to do it monthly, you want to do it for a full week every month. It's up to you. But that's how to get started with that. So, and we take, and you should have a candle lit. I do it right over there. You should have a candle lit, when you're doing this, just out of further reverence and stuff. So, as you can see, we've got the nice green flame going. I don't know if you guys can see it right there with that. Always use a fire-safe container when you are doing this, you guys. Please use a fire-safe container. You can get one like this from the Dollar Tree. So use something that is fire-safe. And I just put it on top of an oven mitt. and that seems to work out really well. Now, I'm a big fan of using odd numbers when I'm doing it. But see, like you will notice this is only from 3 pieces. When I first started, my flame would be kind of smaller because I wasn't doing it regularly. And you will notice that that's normally the case, especially if you're not used to honoring people who came before you and things like that. But then you'll notice that as you continue to build that relationship, as you continue to honor them and stuff like that, that your flame will be higher with less money. It'll turn green quicker, things like that, like noticeable differences. So I hope this helped clear up some things with ancestor money. There's absolutely nothing wrong with honoring those who came before you and recognizing the fact that none of us would be here if it was not for those that came before us. So honor your ancestors. On that note, since we have the full moon and the lunar eclipse coming up, you guys just take a couple of minutes to meditate on the fact that we're all stardust. We all come from space, which makes the planets our ancestors too. So just think about that. They have an influence on us, right? Just something to think about. So you can burn a little ancestor money for them as well if you feel so drawn to that. Now, other than that, have a great day. Make sure to keep getting ready for this lunar eclipse full moon. If you haven't checked out my video on getting ready for the lunar eclipse full moon, check that out as well. You still have time. It's not until tomorrow, but make sure that you're getting ready for that. Enjoy. If you have any questions or you would like to share your experience with ancestor money, please drop them in the comments below. If this video helped you at all, please click the little thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and click the little bell icon so you never miss a video. Also, please share this video so that other people can understand the benefits of ancestor money and how to use it correctly. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day. Go manifest success, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.